Most people hear assisted living and they picture the same thing. Long hallways, that smell, nurse station that looks like a prison checkpoint. And here's the thing, that model is broken. It has been broken for years. But there is another model that most clinicians have never even heard of. And it is not just better care, it is a better business. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how a residential assisted living home, or RAL, is a completely different animal than the big box facility. And why does that matter if you're a clinician looking to build wealth outside your W2? Now, let me paint the picture, because you already know it. You have seen these places. Maybe you have admitted patients to them, or maybe your own family has toured one. You walk in, the fluorescent light hits you. The front desk feels like a hotel lobby trying too hard. Then you get past the lobby and the energy shifts. The smell hits you. You see one caregiver running between 20, sometimes 30 residents. Call lights are going off. Nobody is answering them fast enough. And here's what families experiences when they tour these places. They walk out feeling guilty. They feel like they are abandoning their mother or their father in a warehouse. Because that is honestly what a lot of these big box facilities feel like, warehouses with wallpaper. Now, the big boxes do have some of these features. Private rooms, professional staff, space for activities, maybe a salon or a dining hall. But here's what most people do not realize. A well-designed RAL can offer all of these same things, just in a smaller, more intimate setting. The difference is not the amenities. The difference is the experience, the actual care ratio, the feel of the place. A big box provides those features in a commercial building with 80 to 100 residents. A RAL gives you those same features inside a home with 10 to 16 residents. That changes everything. If you are new to this channel, my name is Dr. Luis Chag. I am a quadruple board-certified physician in pulmonary, critical care, and sleep medicine. I have spent my career inside hospitals and ICUs. I have seen firsthand what happens when seniors do not get the care they need. And when I started looking at the senior care space as an investment, I realized something that changed everything for me. The quality gap is not due to a lack of care. It is because the model itself is broken. The big box was never designed with the resident in mind. It was designed around volume, and that is the problem. So I went a different direction. I co-own Silverfield, a 16 licensed residential assisted living home in Tomball, Texas. And what I am building is based on a completely different philosophy. So let me break this down to you. What actually makes a residential assisted living, or RAL, different from a big box facility? I am going to give you 5 key differences, and I want you to really sit with this, because if you are a clinician thinking about investing in senior care, these differences are everything. Number 1, the caregiver to resident ratio. In a big box facility, it is not uncommon to see one caregiver responsible for 20 to 30 residents. Think about that. One person caring for 30 seniors who need help with bathing, medication, meals, and mobility. That is not care. That is a crowd control. In a residential assisted living home, the ratio is typically one caregiver to 5 or 8 residents. That means the caregiver actually knows each resident by name. They know their preferences. They know when something feels off. As a clinician, you already understand why that ratio matters. In the ICU, we will never accept a 1 to 30 ratio. So why do we accept it for our seniors? Number 2, the environment. Big box facilities are commercial buildings, long hallways, institutional furniture. That energy, when you walk in, it feels clinical, it feels cold. And for a senior who just left their home, that transition is traumatic. A RAL is a home. It is a typical large residential property in a real neighborhood. There is a front yard, a backyard, a kitchen that smells like actual food being cooked. The residents sit together at the dining table, like a family. They are not eating off trays in a hallway. That environment changes everything. It changes the mood, and it changes the health outcomes. And it gives families peace of mind that their loved one is in a place that actually feels like home. Number 3, the relationship with families. In a big box, families email into corporate. They do not know who will respond. Management changes, staff rotates. there is no continuity. In a RAL, the family knows the owner, they know the manager, they can call and actually talk to someone who has eyes on their mother every single day. That relationship is the entire competitive advantage. When a daughter is touring 6 or 8 facilities and walks into a RAL, where the owner greets her by name, knows her mother care, and actually gives her their phone number, the decision is already made. Number 4, the cost for families. This surprises a lot of people. A big box facility with a private room can easily run $8,000 to $10,000 a month or more, depending on the market. A RAL home often comes in at a similar price point, sometimes even lower, but with dramatically better care. The family is getting a higher caregiver to senior ratio, a home environment, and personalized attention, often at the same or lower cost. That is a value proposition that sells itself. Number 5, the business model for the owner. And this is where it gets really interesting for clinicians like us. A big box facility requires millions in capital. You are dealing with a massive overhead, huge staff payrolls, corporate management layers, and razor-thin margins. A RAL operates out of a single residential property. Your overhead is a fraction of the big box. Your staffing needs are smaller. Your cash flow per bed can actually be higher. And here's what most clinicians do not realize. A well-run RAL with 10 to 16 licensed beds can generate something around $20,000 to $50,000 in cash flow with a manager in place per month. That is not theory, that is what operators across the country are reporting. And you do not need hundreds of beds to make it work. You need the right model, the right property, and the right system. Let me bring this home with something personal. When I first started exploring this space, I had the same assumptions most physicians have. I thought senior care investing meant big buildings and massive capital. I thought you needed a corporate infrastructure to make it work. Then I started studying the residential model. And as a critical care physician, what struck me immediately was the care ratio. In the ICU, ratios save lives. In senior care, ratios determine quality of life. That clicked for me faster than any spreadsheet ever could. That is exactly why I co-own Silverfield in Tomball, Texas, because the RAL model does not ask you to choose between doing good and doing well. It lets you do both, and the demographics are undeniable. There are 77 million baby boomers in the United States. Roughly 70% of them will need some form of long-term care. That is not a trend. That is a tidal wave, and the big box model cannot absorb it. There are not enough beds, not enough staff, and not enough quality to meet what is coming. The RAL model fills that gap. It provides better care in a better environment at a better cost, and it gives clinicians like you and me a way to build wealth that actually aligns with our values. If this is resonating with you, if you are a physician, a nurse practitioner, or a clinician sitting there thinking this might actually be the thing, I want to invite you into a community of people who are already on this path. Join the RAL network on Facebook. Link is in the description below. There are over 200 clinician entrepreneurs in that group right now. People asking the same questions you are asking. It is free, it is built for clinicians, and I am in there every week answering questions personally. I will see you inside.